Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Here we are at the Peanut Crater landing site, where we left off on the last episode. If you remember, we had... who did we had? We had Bill and Lonford Kerbin landed on the moon. Very little fuel left, if any at all. Very little fuel indeed. Possibly some of you have suggested possibly enough fuel to get back out into a lunar orbit. However, our capsule, our vessel for returning home, the Moon Explorer .21, currently piloted by Jebediah Kerbin in this very picturesque glance back at the Moon, Kerbin, and Sun system here, is completely out of fuel. So there's no way, even if those guys in the moon get back up into orbit and somehow by all odds, against all odds, or odds and ends, end up rendezvousing with this spacecraft, they certainly don't have any fuel to get back to Kerbin. So I'm going to have to go on a refueling mission, so that means I'll have to create a refueling spacecraft, and I've done such a thing. I'm not gonna say too much about it yet. I haven't flown it, but perhaps you will see spliced into the footage here a fast-forward sequence of me building it, and when we're through with that, we'll meet you on the launch pad. Alright guys, so there you saw it, and here you see it, what I've dubbed the double-wide Refueler. It is a unmanned spacecraft, which means I thankfully just thought of that right now. Might need some batteries and solar panels. So let's add those, please. We've got the big old batteries, those always work very well. We can put those theoretically right here. Let's see. You know what? That ain't gonna fit. Now we can do it like this. No, stop doing what you're doing. Stop with that weirdness. Yeah, let's put them on the sides. Like that. It's gonna be a little bit lopsided, but hopefully we can deal with it. But yeah, I've called it the double-wide Refueler. I had this vision in a dream. No, not really a dream, but I just had an idea of, instead of the standard... this is kind of the... What is it called? The asparagus kind of design, where fuel flows from external tanks to a layer in of a tank, and then those detach, and then a layer in. It usually winds down to one single stage in the middle, and I thought, what if there were two stages in the middle? Side by side, double wide! And then at the very end, these two stages, this one on the right feeds into the left, the main, I suppose, stage, and then when this one is empty, we just ditch the one on the right and continue on as this. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is incredibly complicated. Look at all those struts and disconnectors. I hope I got the staging all correct. Look at all the engines. We have, what do we got? 8 main engines in the first stage. Already I'm noticing that those are staged wrong, so let's do that. Okay, so we got some battery packs. Since this is I hope that weight, I suppose, should be negligible. We've got some battery packs. Let's put some... Whoa, everybody's freaking out. Let's put some solar panels, say, on the front here. I think that's symmetrical. And then some of these extendable solar panels. So probably just 2 is all we need. Why are things connecting all weird? That's a problem, I think. There. Yeah, okay. Since this left stage is the one that actually makes it to its destination, this is the only one we really need to supply fuel to. Like I said, or power to. Like I said, I don't think that the weight on these things, 0.02, yeah, I don't, or 0.2 drag, I don't think it matters that much for keeping an equal launch. So let me save this sucker. And like I said, this might be the shortest launch segment ever. I have yet to launch this thing. I try to include you guys in that. Let's go to the launch pad. Hopefully the game doesn't crash whilst it's trying to load in the physics to this. Not my most complicated, in these versions, the most complicated. I had a pretty complicated moon rocket before that had a whole bunch of segments. Oh, I'm starting to think I should have connected vertically these stages, but hopefully there's enough struts to keep things together. Oh, brother. All right. Those will disconnect all at the same time. That's great. Let me throttle up. Let me look at the map. Not that it really matters. Yeah, we can somehow get to the moon. I don't know. There might not be enough oomph. There just might be too much weight. I've tried to keep things low, center of gravity and whatnot. Might be too much weight. Who knows? We're going to try it with the double wide Refueler launching on a morning, a daybreak launch. Let's not use the word break so close to a launch. But here we go. In 5, 4, 3, fingers crossed, 2, 1. Oh, we're actually going up. SAS. Oh my god, that would have been horrifying. All right. We've left the launch pad. That's great news. Things are surprisingly stable. A little bit overheating, so I'm going to throttle down a bit. A lot of overheating. Okay, that's a lot of engines so close to each other, so overheating is an issue. I was considering, I suppose if this doesn't work, we should attach some solid rocket boosters. We're doing alright, guys. Holy moly. Not really accelerating as fast as I would hope, but hopefully when we get rid of these 4 stages, it should even out. I hope that doesn't mess up the alignment when that happens. Just go with it. Go with it. We've got a little bit of swaying going on. Let me just get ourselves on a little bit more of a trajectory here. Yeah, very slow, laborious launch. Solid rocket motors might be in order. But here we're going to lose these stages, and hopefully they don't run back into us. Oh, that was textbook. Except for the part where they run into each other on exit, but that was textbook. Alright, I think we can throttle up a little bit. Yeah, we aren't gaining speed, but the overheating is becoming an issue. That's problematic. Let's... Oh, heck. Go down on the 90? Yeah. Alright, we're 50% up the overheating chain. We do have a bit of a roll. I'm going to try to correct. No. No. Uh-oh. 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 Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Throttling down. Slight problems. Okay. Maybe I should... What happens next? Does this happen next? Yeah, this happens next. Let me get rid of the nose cones. See you later, suckers. Don't need you anymore. Alright, I've definitely missed any proper gravity turn, that's for sure. Oh, and I am going to blow up these engines if I'm not careful. That's a problem and a half right there. Possibly too many mainsail engines. And we're going to lose the external, these two side tanks. Right now. That worked. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Let's turn off the RCS. Maybe that'll fix that. Okay, that's a problem. Did I not connect those via anything? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Alright, guys, let's calm down. Calm down. I don't know why that happens. This is not the way I wanted things to be going. Yeah, easy, easy. I swear I connected those two guys. Maybe I didn't. Oh, no, I didn't. Because I just copied and pasted. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Maybe, Maybe, You know what? I think it's time to cut those and stage, because those are dangerous, and then... Oh no, I accidentally hit the spacebar again. Why, Kerbal Space Program, do you make it so easy to mess up? Dang it. The whole double wide thing failed. Ah, man. Those two stages were supposed to get me into orbit, and then I ditched that. Dag nabbit. Nabbit of dag? I don't think I'm even gaining any speed either. Yeah, I always wonder, I don't know, what is, this rocket engine, what is its purpose? I'm like, yeah, it seems about right. I tend to go by the way things fit each other. I'm like, well, this rocket fits perfectly to the end of this fuel tank. That's obviously the one I want to use. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Balls. Dang it. Alright, so back to the drawing board. I definitely need to put a lot more struts. There's the guys on the moon watching this from a distance, being like, well, that worked out about as much as we planned, or as well as we would have assumed, I suppose they could be saying. Maybe put a more powerful rocket on these stages. Of course, that's going to increase the weight. I'm going to try... No, I don't think there's anything I can do here. I'm dropping, already dropping. Good thing it was unmanned. No, not even this is working. This is the least efficient way you could possibly do anything. Nuts. Nuts. Alright, so what do I gotta do? Checklist. More struts between the two stages, the two double-wide stages. The first 3 stages and disconnects worked flawlessly, although the overheating is a problem. Maybe I should consider using different engines? Maybe not that many stages? I don't know. It's probably gotten to the point where I'm spending all of my energy just lifting the fuel that I wish to take with, which is unneeded. Unneeded! So, yeah, this is not happening, guys. So we're just going to cut the engines, let this thing fall like a stone. Perhaps we can make things happen. Okay. A little bit faster, so we don't have to sit here and wait for the inevitable. Oh, there's some re-entry effects. And some atmospheric effects. Got pretty far. Good thing we're by an ocean. Dang it. And... loud splash sound effect. Kerbal Space Program. Loud splash sound effect. Alright, so I will be back with hopefully a revised design and one that will actually get us where we need to go. Indeed! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the launch pad with a modified double-wide refueler. put a whole bunch of struts and whatnot between the double wide part of the double wide thing. And also, as you can see, I've added some solid rocket boosters to the outside. Just four. Not getting too crazy or anything. I've also, before we launch here, gone through and deactivated the gimbaling. Oh, you can't read it, but I've deactivated the gimbal on the external boosters so that the only engines that gimbal are the two of the main core engine, I suppose you could say. Don't know why, but this is something I decided to do. I also forgot to mention, I'm quite proud of my abilities to, to make these two nose cones of equal height, despite having completely different, parts. I was very proud of that. I worked a little bit. I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be even. It's going to be all uneven. I don't think that matters as far as aerodynamics go, but hooray for symmetry. But anyway, let's look at the middle of the rocket once again, and let's try a launch. Second try to rescue the guys on the moon. Let me throttle down a little bit because overheating still going to be a problem. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Oh, so difficult to lift off the pad. But we are lifting off the pad indeed. Here comes that overheat. Holy Moses, it's really overheating. Alright. Where are the solid fuel? Those are those. Okay, that's when I know what to disconnect, and those are those. Okay. I've got the staging set up properly, I think. Alright. Not bad. We know what to expect now, at least. Possibly could have used more solid rocket boosters, but oh well. Too late now. We are 3 kilometers into the sky. Alright, let's drop the boosters. Do that, very nice. Let's, how's our speed? Still going up, which is always nice. It's always nice that our speed is increasing when we're trying to get into space. Throttled up slightly. Just a slight tap. I've got some yaw and whatever going on there, so there is some definite, possibly due to the equilibrium, the inequilibrium of the rocket, who knows? But we're about to lose the stages, and we're probably going to start rolling after this. That works very well. I like how that happens. Let's do a gravity turn, just to get us on our way. Hopefully the rolling is a minimum, because I only have these 2 engines gimbaling. So far, so good. Let's turn back on the SAS. Very nice. Let's try to throttle up a little bit. This is a difficult part, getting out of the atmosphere here. A little bit more gravity turning. Not bad. Slow down a little bit with that. Thank you. I don't like how that engine is jiggling. Alright, things are happening. Let's take a look at this. Oh no, I'm not ready for this. Alright, not that great right now, but come on, switch. Go back, very nice. Staying right down the middle, it seems. So, perhaps it was the gimbaling they were fighting. The gimbals were fighting against each other. Hold it right there, sir. Alright, we're gonna lose these 2 stages. And don't hit the spacebar too many times, Kurt. Please, for the love of Pete. Alright. Oh! Okay, I forgot to do that. That was a mistake. Oh no! Now this is starting to do it. Why? Why? Do I need to, like, connect with struts there? Alright, guy. Alright, let's throttle down a little bit. I mean, we got a ton of fuel. Alright, stop with the rolling. Turn on the RCS to help stop with that. Alright. Let's get back on the correct path here. Alright, stop rolling. Thank you. Please? Please. Yes, thank you. Alright, what's our orbit looking like? Much better. Alright. Probably throttle down a little bit more to have a little bit more control. Let's follow the gravity turn as uneven as it is. Although we are back on the 90, which is always helpful. Alright, keep it right there. Good job. Almost going to space today. And those are no longer overheating, I suppose, because we are out of the atmosphere. The majority of it anyway. We are going to space today. Very nice, very nice. I don't know where this rolling keeps coming from. I don't like it. Alright. Let's do that. Let's see. We have enough RCS fuel. It's always good. Alright, I think we're gonna get into orbit, guys. We're going to lose this stage, so I guess we're going to... Oh god, that starts to happen. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy now. Easy now. Alright. Oh, we've lost that stage. Alright, now... Whoa, that was weird. That was very weird indeed. Alright, now... Spacebar. Don't hit spacebar again, Kurt. Please don't. Alright, hopefully these two engines can get us into orbit. Hopefully. How are we doing on electric charge? We have solar panels. This was an intentional morning launch, so we launched towards the sun because we have the solar panels on the front. Totally intentional! Not at all just a freak accident. There we go. On orbit, I'm at full throttle. Oh, I don't think these engines are strong enough. I don't know what any of those numbers mean. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can totally do this. No, we can't. Crap. Okay. If I have to replace these engines, it's going to totally break the entire design. Dang it. And they are... Okay, that's supposed to be happening. They're draining unevenly because this one is actually draining into here so that when I do disconnect, there's full fuel in the left stage. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Note to self. These engines are not very powerful. Are they less powerful than, say, the smaller engines? Like the smaller diameter engines? I don't know. I should look at the stats when I'm building a rocket as opposed to just going for the aesthetics. Almost, almost. Oh, come on, you really want to. I know you want to. Maybe I should aim directly at the horizon to get the most oomph for my speed. What is going on? Something is fighting against me. I'm feeling some sort... Oh, it's probably the weight. Yeah, the weight shift. Crap, I didn't think about that. Physics! There's less mass in here because the fuel's all going into here. Could I disable the cross flow? Could I do that from here? Just so things are more even? No, no. How does one do that? I wish to know. I don't think I'm able to do that from this screen. Crumbs! Oh, we're in orbit! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Sort of. We're going to kind of graze the atmosphere in our periapsis. But I think we can survive that. Okay. So yeah, there is a definite and unfortunate lack of symmetry going on here when these... Did I extend those? Yes, I did. When these Well, not... Okay. I said earlier that the batteries and the solar panels... What kind of view am I in here? The batteries and the solar panels would, like, cause extra weight on this side. No, Kurt, you forgot the fact that this was going to have a bunch of fuel. Oh, Kurt. What a noob. Yeah, you can't... I can't seem to, like, say, stop feeding fuel. No. Which is unusual. You can do that via a coupler, but not via one of these guys. I mean, I think I could probably... Yeah, I can transfer fuel. Those are both full still. No. Yep, got it. Aha! So, if I even these guys out somewhat guesstimately wise, 8, 7, 6, stop, and stop. How much we got in here? 0. Okay. Well, maybe that has evened out the weight distribution. Who knows? But we're in orbit, and it's kind of working the way I want it to. I'm hoping we can get to the moon and then get into lunar orbit with these 2 stages, and then I can I can ditch this external stage. Oh, hold on, we're kind of touching the atmosphere here. Let's make sure we're not losing too much altitude on our apoapsis. Alright, we're still picking up speed, so I don't think I have that much to worry about. Yeah, that's basically the plan. Get to the moon and get into lunar orbit so that I still have a full tank and a half here of fuel that I can then dock with our lander. And then with that much fuel, I can send out another lander, probably a better designed lander, and have enough fuel for both of those guys to kind of make a little bit of a moon station type of thing. So let's plan... Oh, I could like do this on this orbit probably. Let's set the moon... Oh, no, not Peanut Crater. The moon as our target. We are a negligible amount off for our nodes, 0.5 of a degree. The maneuver is probably going to take place here. Whoa, yes it is. Let's not do more than we need to. Alright, and we are orbiting the moon this way, right? Or no, this way. Counterclockwise if you're looking north down. So I gotta make sure that I enter into orbit that way. Does that do it? No. Ha. Alright, that should do it. Probably get a little bit closer. Oh, not into the moon, thank you. Yeah, that's a good orbital insertion burn, I believe. So let's go with that. And why don't I not cut away? Let me just, well, I guess we're still technically in the atmosphere. How's our altitude doing? Kind of dropping. But we are gaining altitude? We're gaining altitude, all right. So let's set up... Is our RCS not working? What's happening here? I don't feel like I'm having that much of an effect. Huh. Let me turn off the fine-tune controls. Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, let's find the blue cursor. Cursor is our... where we need to get lined up and ready for our burn. I do not know what the burn is going to be. Let's fast forward time a little bit now that we're back in space. And as we get a bit closer... Yeah, let's do a test burn right now. At full throttle. Oh, hell. 3 minutes? Okay, so at T-minus A minute. Right now. T-minus right now is when I will start the burn. Gah. Yeah, okay. Note to self, Kurt. These engines are really crappy. Quite crappy indeed. Alright. Hopefully this is enough oomph to get us there. Instead of, I suppose... I'm a little bit worried about the unevenness of these two tanks and how that's going to play out with our thrust here. But we do have our SAS on. How much RCS do we have? Tons of RCS. Maybe I should turn that on just to keep us on the straight and narrow. Alright, let's do some time warp. Oh yeah, see that happens. Ooh, okay. Control. Keep on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, slow down. Alright, time warp not working. I believe it is the unevenness of the two fuel tanks, excuse me. Okay, yeah. Now these two are going to be draining unevenly. Seems to be coping well in normal 1 times time. Okay, so don't use the physical time acceleration. That tends to make the spacecraft unhappy. Alright, not the most efficient burn, but we'll take it. Yeah, you can see it's trying to compensate the RCS for the fuel situation. I wonder what'll happen if I can... While I'm flying? Can I do this? I guess so. Alright, yeah, that should work. Kind of not the actual way I wanted to be doing this. Oh gosh, my target is getting a little bit off. Let's make sure we are actually aiming properly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And we got 15 seconds left in this burn. Kind of a weird angle we're burning at here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Let's look at the map. We do indeed have... I'll take 178 kilometers. That's not bad for flying by the seat of my pants. Quite literally. Literally by the seat of my pants. And that should put us behind and in the correct orbit. Alright, so maybe now is the time... No. Now is the time where I can... that's gonna be a waste of that. I wanted to... Once again, I wanted to keep things symmetrical by putting these RCS canisters all the way around, but I knew these were gonna be wasted. So let's just, get as much of the RCS fuel as we can over here. Because I think I might... It might not... I might have... maybe not. Oh, I was going to see about transferring all my fuel to the left and then ditching this stage, but apparently not. Not quite a good idea yet. All right, what if I do this? Alright, so, how about this wacky little thing I made here? I don't know why I decided to do this. I instantly regret it. Alright, well, hopefully we'll see you at the moon. At the moon! Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, much closer to the moon. That was a pretty pinpoint... insertion into the moon transmooner injection, or whatever we're calling it. A little bit on an angle, but we can correct for that. But I have a maneuver set up here that'll bring us into a 200 by 150 orbit. The capsule with Jeb inside is at about 90. I believe he goes by about 90 by about 150 or something like that in terms of his orbit. So we can hopefully arrange a rendezvous. Let me get ready for this kind of orbital insertion burn, I suppose. Insertion! Word of the day. Alright, let's do that. Hold that, please. Thank you. Let's fast forward things a bit. I will once again probably do a test burn just to see what the actual time of burn is. I don't know if there's any better way to do that. I mean, I suppose if you familiarize yourself with your equipment, you can know what meters per second translates into how much fuel you need, or rocket time. Rocket time! So let's do a quick test. 54-ish seconds, and I am indeed facing the right way this time. I'm not going to fling myself out into interstellar space like I almost accidentally did with these guys. Alright, so at 54 seconds of a burn, we need to start that burn about 26? No. Yeah? 27. 27 seconds. Right? Math! I stink! Alright, so put that on a t-shirt. I'm gonna need that. Let's get to 27 seconds. Ooh. And I am going to need to keep an eye on the rocket cam because things might... Alright, here we go. Things might get a little wobbly. How am I doing for electric charge? Doing fine. We're still in direct view of the sun. I'm spot on with my target. We are going to start burning in... right now. Oh, and then of course it switched. There we go. I was going to say it switched to a minute something. Thanks a lot! Targeting computer. Yeah, there is a definite inequality and blinkiness going on here. I've probably not helped things by transferring the RCS fuel, but oh well. Alright. Halfway through our burn. Hey, that was a perfect guesstimation. 27 seconds. Alright, we're still a little bit drifty. Let's try to just do that. Stay at least pointed at our target here. 8 seconds remain. 3, 2, 1. I'll just turn it off because I'm scared. Alright, in orbit. In orbit we do have. Very nice. And now for the tricky part, that is rendezvousing with a spacecraft that is in a lower orbit than you. Obviously we are way off, 9 degrees off, so we need to fix that first. Not that way. Oh. Nope. Hip. No. Oh, I guess 0.1 is as good as we're going to get. Alright, that sounds good. Let's get to this maneuver. It's a much smaller maneuver. Whew! This game's hard! Oh, man. Alright, we need to be facing probably north. I'm going to guess is where my target's going to be. And it's not. Fantastic. Where is my target? Probably south, then. Come on. Yep. Huh, that's weird. I was not paying attention. Hold that right there. Alright, now let's fast forward things again. They're guessing a 12-second burn. I will believe them. So we will start the burn at 6 seconds. If we can actually hold it like this. Ooh, how's our... Always concerned... Oh, hell, I did not start the burn in time. Always concerned about battery power since I had that one failure. back in the day. And cut it off right there. Alright, that's close enough. I will take that as a success. And now to fiddle with the orbits for about 20 minutes until we can set up a rendezvous. Let's just... Yeah, we are way off. That's where we're going to be, but the target's going to be way back there. So if we move things around, the two should line up better. No? Crap. Alright, so I am way ahead here. I'm going to have to wait in orbit, so let me fast forward around in orbit, and then we'll try again. Whee! And stop. Alright. How about now, you crazy guy? Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's make sure these are a little bit closer than they are, like that. A separation of 0.7 kilometers. I will take it. Although I do dip down. Maybe I can get that a little bit better. Perfection. 3 kilometers. 3.8. 7.5. Dang it. Just take what you've got, Kurt. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so let's plan for this. For our rendezvous burn. It's going to happen a little bit on the outside here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We just had some close calls. Some debris. I don't think I could see it, but the stage... Yeah, that really wasn't a close call, but the stage that got us to the moon with these guys is still orbiting around, and I got a little close. You're too close, man. You're too close. All right. Now, as the gears are grinding, let's find our target. It says a 4-second burn. I don't not believe it. Whoa! Fast forwarding too much, Kurt. How are we doing on RCS? All right, on RCS. I need that to rendezvous. That's all I'm worried about. All right, start the burn. And stop the burn. All right. Boop. That we can deal with that, I think. So let's fast forward until the intersect point. Whoa. There we go. Very nice. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Let's crash the game. Whoa, okay, let's slow down a bunch. And now we need to find the retro... Is this how it works? This is how it works in this version, right? Like if you're coming from an outside orbit. I always get confused. I mean, I suppose... Yeah, I suppose, what's his name? Jebediah has RCS fuel left. Maybe I should just get close. Because this thing is a bit unwieldy. I should just get close and then switch to Jeb, and he can dock. He is a badass. Yeah, I'm wondering... No. Well, 1440? 17. Okay, no. I was hoping I could ditch this stage before the docking, but I guess not. We are coming up... How close are we going to get? 5.7 kilometers, okay. So I'm just going to warp until I get to about that distance, and then do our parking burn. Whoa, 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 that's about that distance, isn't it? Although I'm still getting closer. 5.2. 5.1. 5.0. We have a name tag. We have a visual. Maybe. I don't know if I have a visual. It's a very small spacecraft. It's literally just a capsule and the tiny rocket engine. 4.6. We're getting even closer. This estimation is incorrect. Huh. That's curious. Like a monkey named George. Let's see if it... 4.2, 4.1, 3.9. Huh, okay. I will get as close as we can before I do this maneuver. Alright, things are slowing down. So I hear 2.9, 2.9. Yes, 2.9, 2.8, 2.8. Anybody got 2.8 kilometers away? 2.8. I should have put lights on this thing again. Dang it. Alright, I think that's as good as we're going to get. 2.0. Okay, let's just... Whoa, there. Hold up. Alright, let's get it down to 0. That's about as close to 0 as we're going to get. Alright, now... Let's get ourselves close. Whew. This is exhausting. This game. It's a marathon is what it is. Whoa! Okay, things are very unequal. I'm basically now just trying to get closer. At a faster pace. 2.7 kilometers is still pretty dang far away. Alright, now we are on a collision course. Magnificent! Let me check our fuel again. 1674... 1440. Dang it! Every little drop of fuel counts. If I can deliver it to these guys, then huzzah, hooray, and whatnot. Alright, we are closing fast to the Moon Explorer, 0.21, 400 meters away. I'm ready to, once again, get a little bit closer of a park job. Get a park job! 300 meters. Probably start slowing down a bit. Probably get a little bit closer, because I'm greedy. Whoa, it was very close, actually. Hello! Don't mind me, I'm just a double-decker bus here, just parking right next to you. And if we can just negate any movement whatsoever, that'd be great. Like that. Perfect. Parking orbit next to the Moon Explorer 0.21 with Jebediah Kerbin. Snug as a bug inside. Let me try to make this as easy for him as possible and aim the port at him. And hopefully it'll stay that way. Still got this extra fuel tank because there's still extra fuel in it. So maybe we can transfer that. There we go. Hold it right. Yeah, right there. Alright, now, if that would stop rolling, I could switch to Jeb. Hey, guy! How you doing? You do have RCS fuel. That is not something I mistook you for. Okay, yeah, you do. Let me set the docking port as my target. Let me position myself. Whoa, this thing is a little bit more nimble. I'm already, like, headed straight for it. Let me just try to control myself here. That. Very good. Woo! Jebediah is happy to be doing some docking maneuvers. In orbit around the moon. Wants to speed things up a bit, so he's going to. That's the kind of guy he is. Should probably get into chase mode. Yep, very nice. Let's slow down a bit, Jeb. Jeb, slow down a bit. Thank you. Alright. This is a good approach. This is a perfect approach. Let's go up a little bit, down a little bit. Bam! Whoa, bam! Alright, alright. Let's just, come on. You can do it. Turn off SAS. That usually helps. Yeah! Woo! Jebediah Kerbin. A very interesting, on-orbit, refueling thing we've got going on here, but let's first of all, got no fuel in there, no fuel in there. Let's transfer all the fuel we can into Jeb's capsule. So theoretically, he could get home. I'm still not entirely confident in the lander that's on the moon and its ability to get to orbit here. Let's see. I should have. What I should have done is given this segment a robotic, just so I could fly it away. Because now that I'm in a death spin, all right, stop. No. Yeah, thank you. Now I believe empty. I have 1286 free and 1440. I could transfer all the fuel into this stage and then ditch this stage, except for the fact that it will be floating right next to me as orbital debris. Well, I can say this stage of the mission is a success. Let me actually just do that, just to show that it works. Out! Out! Be gone, fuel! You are needed elsewhere. This mission, after a failure, is a success. Not the greatest design in the world, I know. Give me a break, but it worked. We're here. We have a full tank and a half of fuel to hand off to these guys. I'll figure out a way to ditch this. What I'm thinking is, there's no connector on here. Dang it, Kurt! You didn't listen to yourself from the last episode. I said, put connectors on everything. I could disconnect, put this, but then I would have to re-rendezvous. I was going to say, I could put this into a Mooner impact trajectory, disconnect, and then get back out into a Mooner orbit. That way this impacts well, but perhaps I'm overthinking things a bit much. Perhaps having just a little bit of space debris is not such a bad thing. So who knows? But yes, Jebediah, he's happy. He's got a full tank full of fuel and then some. So in the next time, we will probably be attempting some sort of something to get these guys. Is that them down there? Like right there? Or are they on the other side of the moon? Hold on, let's take a look. Yes, there they are. Hey guys, guess what? We got gas. We're still working out how to get you off the moon, but we got gas up here, so all is not lost. We will see you in the next, hopefully safe in the next episode. So until then, my name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Scenic outro as the sun blinks out. Blink out. Blink out. Yeah! Right on schedule.